19,000, and then 19,000 becomes 18,500. 18,500, and that should be it. Alright, so we save all this, then we have to recompile it into the blueprint. It's 3 seconds. Even though it says 3 milliseconds, it literally takes hundreds of hours. This is a long time for 3 seconds. Alright, and then there we go. Now everything is moved back into the right place. So now I have to, whenever I add these floors that are not baked in yet, I'm going to have to do that subtract on the X and add on the Y logic in order for it to sit correctly. Alright, so remove this back out so that I can see we're working with and add it side by side. So let's say if I started off with this floor back here. It's literally the very bottom. Okay, well, whatever. That's confusing. So I'm just going to brute force it again this way. Move that down. So all I know is they're all going to have different Z, but their X is going to be the same. And then their Y is going to be two different Y's. There's going to be this Y on that side, which is, again, negative 500, and then the Y on this side, which is 0. So let me do that. So instead of negative... Oh my gosh, I forgot already. Let me see if I can... Okay, so... Huh. Oh. I think I see why. It's because the rotation was changed, and that's why it moved the coordinates weirdly of the floors down here. But since this data table does not have rotation values, it only has the location values, then I will have to adjust it through the location. So, oh my goodness, I forget already. So this one, let me see. Oh, it's already baked in, darn it. So let me look at the actual... Okay, so let me do it this way then. Since I know the X and the Y, I can just do it this way. So if we started here, negative 500 on the left and 0 on the right. So we can do that again for these, but at different... Yeah. So we copy this one, and the one on this side is going to skip 1900 and it's going to 18500. So we do this. We copy and paste and paste. Then we copy the 18500s and paste and paste. Except we don't want it here. Let's just split it this way. So let me see again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me recount that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whereas this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. All right. So 1. We start off. Where do we start off? So if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me go right ahead and see what the number is. 1758. So I can distinguish this. 1758. That means Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so that side is going to be 10. The one that is y equals to negative 19,500, that's going to have 10. So let me do that again. So let me move this to the bottom. All the way to the bottom. Paste. That's going to be these sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to have that as 8. The 18,500 is going to be 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these guys will be copy and paste, 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 paste. Actually, let me count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. So those are the 10 19,500s, and these are the 8 18,500s. All the 18,500s, all right, they're going to have different x's. So we start off with, let's select this 18,500. Starts off at 1471. Oh, and we already know these. Okay, we already know those numbers. 1471, we're familiar with those. Those are our deck Z numbers. So we know 1471, 3471, 2971, 1971, 971, 471. Those are all those numbers. So we'll be able to, adjust those easily. All right, so that 1471 makes this 1471. And if we're going down, that means if we subtract 500, that becomes 971. 971. I'll be right back. Let's see if I turn on this here. It's getting cold here. Then the next one should be 971. The next one down should be 471. Oops. 471. And the next one down should be 4. I'm not used to this keyboard. I need a new keyboard. 471. The old keyboard died on me. And then guess we go with negative 75. I'm not sure, but I'm just going to go with that one. Negative 75, negative 75. If it doesn't, actually I can look at it. Let me select it right now. And it's at negative 29. Negative 29. Okay, fine. So I'll go with negative 29. Negative 29. And make sure the one above that is 471. Yes. 471, and this should be 971. Correct. 1470. Okay. So I got all of that. Oh. So now I need the X and Y's. So we know from the very bottom floor it's negative 500 and 0 that we're working with. So negative 500 and 0. Whoops. 0. Negative 500 and 0. Negative 500 and 0. Negative 500 and 0. That's it. That's for the stairs. This floor is closest to us, so now the floors back here is all the negative 500 values. So again, we start with negative 500. Negative 500. Every other one is negative 500. Negative 500. Negative 500. Let me see. Nope. Copy. Paste. Paste. Is that correct? No, something about that doesn't feel right. I don't know if I did. Oh my goodness, something here. Jesus Christ. I think I messed up on this. This should be a 0. You have got to be kidding me. Oh my goodness. Okay, you know what? We're just going to start with 0. 0, negative 500, 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 and this should be... That's fine, because we switched the 0 and the 500s. Alright. So, the top floor is 1758. If we subtract 500, that should be 1258. 1258. Next one down, 758. 758. Next one down, 258. 258. Alright, I'm going to save that. And let me just double check. So, this should be 1758, which means this should be minus 500 is 1258. Correct. And this should be 758. Correct. And this should be 258. And then whatever this is I changed it. So it's negative 292. So this should be negative 292. And negative 292. Alright, so now everything should be baked in. And I can delete these floors. So let's see. So again, we save. We have to compile it into the blueprint. Even though it says 3 milliseconds, it takes 3 hours. There we go. To compile. And okay. Now we should be able to just delete all of this and the floors will just, be baked in. So delete. Delete, 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 delete all of these floors. And what remains are the baked in floors. So good, we're done. Now we're back down to nothing in here, which is what we actually want. We don't want any static mesh actors at all. We want them baked in to our blueprint. Yikes, what happened? Did it die on me? Okay, I'm back. Oh, you good lord. So huge that it takes forever to select. Alright. Okay, so it's still. Oh my gosh. Okay, delete that. Rebuild everything. Save. Alright, so we got the floors and the stairs. Now we need the walls and the covers. Let me make sure you can walk up here. Alright. Okay. So now that we got all that, we don't need the stair floors anymore. Alright, what next is that we need the walls. So let's see, let's do the stair walls. Okay, here we go. Stair walls N, which is for the northern region, and stair walls 90 N for the northern region as well, which is it's going to cover these ends and these ends. That was stair walls 90 N, but stair walls N will cover these sides, like this here, these walls on the side. And again, we can kind of just brute force everything. We don't have to. We don't even actually need to put the actual walls here. We can just do it ourselves. So we shall do that. Starting with this, we can look at it and we can see that we need 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 30. We need 30. So add 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So let me see. 1, 2, oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30. What? 1, 2. Let me see. I think the mouse added an extra row. So let me start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah, I don't need this last one. So undo that. Okay. And undo whatever I just did. What did I just do? Oh. Let's start off here. Okay. Alrighty. I'm not going to bother changing the row name again this time, since these are going to be static. I don't think I'll ever use it. Oh, I might actually. Oh well. Just leave it. Okay, so we start off up here. Actually, let me just call one wall so I can start, get the initial, where are we starting at? That's what I want to know. So that's why I dragged this wall in here. Are we starting at 1471? And where are we? Okay, so if this says 1500, let's move it to 500. Okay, that's that wall at the very far back. So we know the numbers now. Wait a second, are we starting up? Yes, because this is going to be covered by the cover. So these sides will be covered by the walls. So let's do all of these sides first. So we know that it's going to all be at x equals 500. Then we have 19,500. We have the one in the middle is 19,000, and then 18,500. And we start at this number. So let me go back. Stair walls 9. We what is it again? 519,500 and 1471. So we start off here. This is 500. This is 19,500. Negative 19,500. 500, negative 19,500, and 1471. And I think it should be fine. That way I don't have to add or subtract anything on the x or y. But since it's in here, let me test it and see, compile, if it's in the correct place. Save, and see, we don't really need to delete it right now. Let's move it to this side, see what those numbers are. It's negative 500. Oh, and there's the wall. So we're good. We don't have to add or subtract anything here. What the numbers that we're using here is going to be fine. So everything on this side will be all 500. Let's see. Let me count. I think it's 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this all are going to be 500. Let me copy. Copy. I don't have to do it that way, actually. Let's just copy. And paste. 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 And paste. Alright, so the next one down from there is 19,000. So copy and paste every two. Paste, 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 and paste. And then the very last one is going to be 18,500. So we copy and paste, 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 and paste. Okay. we just subtract the 500s from these, so this should be 900. 9, oh my goodness. 971. Copy. Paste. Paste. This one is just 471. 471 and 471. Now, I really don't know about these others, so let me just drag this one back down here. It's 971, 471, and let's see. Okay. That's it. Is that correct? Negative 29. This should be 575. Yeah, because you can see that big old gap right there. So negative 29 and negative 575. There we go. Alright, so these negative 29, negative 29, negative 29, negative 575, and copy, paste, and paste. Alright, so in fact I think that's it for that side. So now for the other side, which is again negative 500. Darn it. Yeah, so everything is going to be exactly the same as up here, but instead of 500, it's going to be negative 500 on the x now. Darn it. How can I do this? Bum bum bum. Let me just start with 1471. Right? Is that what I want to? Yes, I want to start with 1471. So that sucks. There's no way to multiple select these. You cannot multi-select. You can only select one at a time. But if you were in a spreadsheet, you can multiple select. So all of the x, the y, and z is exactly what I need. The only thing that needs to change is the 500 to be a negative 500. But oh well, I will just copy the one here. Copy. Paste. Change this to negative. And then I copy and paste all of that. Copy. And paste, 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 paste. You know what? I wonder if I could just... Nah. Let's do it this way. 3, and then, so this is 971, 971, 971. This one is 471, 471, 471. What is that? What is below that? 471. Negative 29. Negative 29. Negative 29. and negative 29. And then below that is negative 575. 575, negative 575, and negative 575. Then I just need to change the 19,000s and 18,500s. So let me copy this, copy, paste, whoops, gotta actually select the row, paste, 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 and paste. And the next one is copy and paste, 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 and last but not least, paste. Alright, so that's all of those. Let's see if we got it. We have to compile it into the blueprint. 3 milliseconds takes 3 hours. Okay, got it. And there is all the walls. Perfect. Now we need the walls at 90 degrees. So these walls that cover here and the walls that cover here. So let me grab this. At 1471, move it back and rotate it 90 degrees. Move it back, okay. So it's going to be at negative 20,000. Alright, so we finished with these. Let's grab the other ones. The other data table, which is stair walls 90 N for the north side. So this is what we want. Again, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So again, let me start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 20. So the walls on this side and the walls on that side add up to 20. So we need to add 20 to this data table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think I'd added one. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And we delete that one. Alright, so where do we start? So starting from the south, we start on the left side. That will be negative 500. If I move it to the right, it's a 0. Negative 500 and 0. So we're working with negative 500 and 0. Again, this is at 90 degrees. So all on the yaw, this should be 90. Oops, 90, not 9. Alright, and then save that. And then we can just copy, paste, paste, paste every single one of the ones at the front. All of them will be 90. And that's why they're in this separate data table called stairwells 90, because they're all shifted to 90 degrees, rotated 90 degrees. All right, so the other thing is that we know is that all the y, not all the y, well, yeah, all the y of 10 of these is going to be negative 20,000. So, 1, 2, 3. All right, so, hello? Why did I do that? Anyways. Oh, because I'm at the wrong. Go back. At the y quarters, not the pitch or the roll or whatever that. The pitch. So, negative 20, 1, 2, 3. All right. Sphere back there. So 10 of these. So I copy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. What is that one going to be? If that's 9, if that's 20,000, 19,500, 19,000. So this is 18,500. So let's see, 18,500 negative 18,500. So we copy and whoops, paste 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, hopefully that's correct. Let's see if we can put an actual wall there. Where is it that we start at? 1471. So let's go with 1471. 14. And then for the 18,500 is also 1471. And we get these. Oh, it doesn't matter. I didn't change any of the X yet. So let me compile. All right. Perfect. There it is. Okay. So negative 18,500 was correct. That's the wall that I need. And then negative 20,000 is correct. So I can delete this one. All right. Whoops. In my ultimate stupidity, I didn't. Okay, so it's negative 500. Negative 500. Now I can delete it. All right. Negative 500. Okay, so this one is 1471. This one will be negative 500. Negative 500. All it did was shift it over. All right. So now this becomes 1471. Keep it at 0. This becomes 1471. Below that is 971. At negative 500. This one is at 0 at 971. This one is at negative 500 at 471. This one is 0 at 471. And shoot, what do we... I think it's negative 29, right? Negative 29. So let's say this is negative 500. This is negative 29. And then this is just negative 29. This one is negative 500. Negative 575. And then it's just negative 575. So hopefully we got all of these front walls done. Let's see. I mean, I'm going to just do it. I'm just going to finish these. So 971, 971, 471, 471. Negative 29, negative 29. Negative 575, negative 575. Whoops. Whoops. 575. There we go. And then just change between negative 500 and 0. So we just add negative 500. Copy this. And just paste. Paste. And paste. And that's it. Alright, so we compile everything. 3.2 milliseconds takes 3 hours. Okay. And now we can see that our hard-coded values are correct. And they got the walls all correct. Right, now that so that the seeker doesn't look into the void, we just cover all of these with the cover. Alright, so everything is nice. Alright, so this one is good. Delete it. I mean, we can close that, not delete it. Stair covers now. Stair covers. So this is the southern covers. We need the northern covers right here. Again, this is different. Different. So we will start right up here. 1, 2. Shoot. Darn it. This is very, very, very different. We need the covers here, but dang it. Dang. Oh, no, we don't. We're going to use the covers back here. Huh. So we need 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4, so we don't look into the abyss back here. So if that's 4, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 5 times 4, shit, that's 20. 20 covers. We need 20 covers. Oh my, 20 covers. Okay, so 1, 2, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 4 sides. That's 20. Alright, so we'll just do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Alright, so, how am I going to do this? Again, if we start from the south and look to the north, we should know that this cover all the way back is negative 20,000. This cover up in the front, actually, I think I might have to grab a cover, bring it into the, oh my god. Let me see these numbers. They are rotated negative 90, negative 90. Or negative 90, 180. Huh. Negative 90, negative 90. Let's do that. Negative 9, oops. 90, negative 90. We start off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go back to negative 20,000. Up on level 4. Shoot, what is this one up here? I'm going to assume it's the last one down here. So if it's 2475, let's say 1975. Let's see, 1975, and we want to move it into the middle here, which I'm guessing that's 0. Let's see, 0. Yeah. Okay, so that's where we want that. But if we look on the other side, it's see-through. So we might want to flip it 90 degrees, I guess. Okay, so we can put the textures and they can see it on this side. It doesn't matter. I'm going to use texture material instance that covers both sides. So that's why you can't see through it this on from this side, as well as from this side. You can't see through. All right, but this one right now you can. Okay, so these are the numbers I want. 1975. Subtract that is 1475. Should go down here, correct. But I think okay, 14 to 975, correct, and then 475. Now this I don't know. Down this one is such a huge gap, so I don't know. I will cross that bridge when I get to it. For now, let me go back to, was it 1975? Oh my gosh, this keyboard, I'm so not used to this. Okay, 1970, yes, 1975. Alright, so I want 1975. Now for the scale, I want the ones that say positive 90 or on the, or is it 180? Okay, I don't know. Oh, it's this one. Okay, so for these, I want 2.5, 10, and 1.0. 2.5, 10, and 1.0. Is that correct? Yes. 2.5, 10, and 1.0. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know about. but 1 through 4 is good. So, where am I? Down here. Let me. Okay, you won't be able to see it. I'm going to add these numbers in here. Oh my god. So undo clicking that. That selects the plane. So the numbers I want for this are 0 on the X, negative 20,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 20,000. And on the Z, 1975. Alright, save that. Bring it back. Okay, so now, what are we... Are you kidding me? The stinking mouse deleted the blueprint I was working with. Okay. Alright, need this blueprint up so that we can recompile the new coordinates that are added here in the data table. Alright, so this one is at the very back. Let's copy these numbers, 2.5, 10, and 1.0. I thought did I not add these numbers in here? 2. Oh no, I added it in the world map. 10 and 1.0, okay. So now if I save this and compile it, it should be exactly as this in the correct position. So we cannot see through it anymore using this correct material instance. Actually, let me see. There's something else I need to change. The rotation, negative 90 and 90. Negative 90 pitch and 90 yaw. So pitch is negative 90. Yaw is 90. Alright, so let's see. Save that. Compile. Come on, compile. And then, alright, so it's there. Now we can put this back to 0. Alright, so we can move this back here. Oh my god. Stinking mouse. And move this. Jesus Christ. Alright, let's just leave it there for now. Okay. It's gonna have to move all the way back. Save that. Save that. Alright. And now that I got it for that top one, I can copy and paste and paste. So we know 1975, 1475, 975, 475. And another I do not know. In fact, I'm going to leave it at that for now. Shoot, let me see. I got to bring that back actually. Negative 90 and 90. Negative 90 and 90. It's 0. I don't know what this is down here. So if this is 475. Let's bring it back to negative 20,000. Then down here will be, I don't know, 475. Use my calculator. 475 minus 500 is equal to negative 25. So negative 25. While this one, so let me see if I move it down a little bit more. 29. 29. Negative 31. 33. Oh my gosh, it's not really moving. But actually, this is sort of nice. Okay. It actually works nicely. 35, let's call this negative 40. Okay, perfect. Negative 40, okay. Alright, negative 40. So, this last one is negative 40 on the Z. This one is 475 on the Z. This one is 975. This is 1475. And that's pretty much it. I think that we can compile it now. Let me move this back. To 1975. Negative 19,500. 0. Negative 500. So it should be back up in. Where is it? Oh. Positive 1975. Alright, that's where we want that. So now when I compile, all the covers should cover these here. Since I know those numbers, I can easily do it for this right now. So let me just copy and paste. Copy. Paste. Except for that will be 18,500. Copy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I just change these. 1475. 975. 475. And negative 40. Alright, let's see if that works at 18,500 and stuff like that. So we compile it into the blueprint and see if it does it. Nice. Okay, so we do. Okay, that's fine that it does the competing for viewings. The textures are competing for each other because they're exactly on the same location. So they're trying to compete for vision. But if we look on the inside, it should look like that. They're covered so that the seeker and the monster don't look out into the abyss like in that dark area. So it's nice and covered. Okay. Now for the sides. So starting from the south, looking to the north, we'll start here on the left, and we have to adjust these. So let's take, so what do we got left over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Correct. 5 on each side. 5 on each side, and we're going to use not the 10s, but the 15s. Y is equal to 15. So we can copy what can we copy? This we don't want to copy. This is all the way in the southern region. We want to copy something up here, like one of these here. 19250, 19250, and which one? Which one do we copy? I don't know. 19250. So the x coordinate is the one on the right side. The 500 is on the right side. Negative 500 is on the left side. So we're starting with the left side, so we'll copy this one. Copy and paste. And paste. And paste. And paste. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll copy one more, paste, change it to positive 500, and then copy that one and paste it for the rest, for the right side walls. And instead of 2475, we start at, oh, Jesus Christ, that's 1975. So it's 1975, and we go down to 1475, and then we go down to 975, and then we go down to 475, and then we go down to, I think, negative 40. Yeah, so negative 40 there, negative 40 here. And again, we start at 1975. Say 1475, 975, 475, and finally negative 40. Okay, save all of that. Anything else we need to change? So, the y coordinates, we'll leave that for now. I don't know if we need to change it. The x, oh, I think that's it. So let's see. Just save these. Compile. 3.5 milliseconds takes 3.5 hours. Alright, now let's see. The walls are covered, so I can delete this one now. Oh my god. It takes forever to select the blueprint. Okay, delete it now. Save. Let me just delete this one. Rebuild everything. Save it. Yeah, perfect. Now it looks like all of the walls are now covered properly. So if we go in the inside, actually we need to get rid of one of these walls, because now the seeker is blocked in. I think it's this one that we need to, now I want to, well, we'll see. But the covers are perfect, now they're preventing the seeker to look into the abyss, which is mind shattering and cosmic horror terrifying. Alright, so we go up and we see that all of these covers are correctly placed and we're good to go. Alright, so that's it for the that stairwell. Now what else? We need to get rid of one of these walls first. So the covers are fine. Go back to the stairwalls, north 90, and one of them is to be deleted. We'll go ahead and pick that one. Let's see if that is a good one. To delete, save all, recompile. 3.5 milliseconds takes 3.5 hours. Save, and let's see. Alright, perfect. So as you come down the stairs, you can go directly out into the hallway. And over here will be blocked off with like barrels or whatever, containers, boxes to block them from hiding in here. To block the seekers from hiding there. Okay, so we could go. So now we have this endpoint that the procedurally generated hallways will end at. So that comes into this stairwell, goes all the way up to the 8th floor. So moving all the way back down, we need to create the framework for the southern region right here. So we need the floors like this up here and ceilings and floors and walls. And we need to break these floors so that the seeker can walk down the stairs down here into the deck 0, the secret floor. Okay, so where are these floors? So these are stairwells, so they're going to be, these floors are going to be in stair floors, but those stair floors are specific. Again, we don't need this anymore. These stair floors are specific. These are the southern stair floors, so there's the ones without the N. And is it stair floors with 1? No, because that's only for deck 5. So I'm going to go back to stair floors. And let me see, at the very bottom is negative 75. Okay, one of those floors need to be removed. So what is it? Okay, so again, if we start from the south, we look to the north, which means this stairwell is positive on the X and positive on the Y. Positive on the X and positive on the Y. So I'm looking for positive X and positive Y numbers. So these numbers up here will need to be deleted. The ones that say 4,500, 55. Okay, so this Now definitely the ones in the middle needs to be deleted. And then these ones can be adjusted on the z coordinates, I think. Instead, I suppose I could repurpose these to be at the bottom instead. So let me do that. So these will be repurposed to the very bottom, the true bottom. Oh my gosh, I keep deleting the, which is dex z equals to negative 575. Okay, so let's see. Then we're going to have to add some more walls to that. So long as we move the floors that we need to move out of the way. Instead of deleting them, I just repurpose them to be the final bottom of the secret floor. Okay, there they are. Alright, perfect. So we walk up here. We need these floors so that we can walk up these steps. And then this floor, we need it so that we can walk down to the middle floors that I'm going to add here. And then we walk down again the stairs so that we reach this secret floor. Okay. Now, what I do then is I need to add, since these are the floors, I can add floors. Let me open this one back up and see how I did it. What numbers did I use to add those floors? Not the 471, but the 258s. So let's add a 258. 258 at 5500 and 5500. So add. The y will be 5500. 5500. The z will be 258. 258 and 258. And then the x will be 5500 and 5000. 5500 and 5000. So x, let's go with 5000 and 5500. Okay, so let's see. Does it add the stairs properly? Let's recompile. 3.5 milliseconds equals, okay. Nope. Where'd they go? They should be here. What happened? Oh. Wait a second. They should be a negative number. Not 250, not 258. It should be like 290, negative 292. There's 292. Negative 292. So let's see. Recompile it into the blueprint. is. So that's what we need. Now we can add the stairs to connect them, so you can walk down to them. Okay. How did I do the stairs? While we are here, let's do that for this one here. So, from the south looking north, this end is x is negative, y is positive. So I'm looking for negative x, positive y. Looking for negative x, positive y at negative 75. Negative x, positive y. Negative x, negative y. Negative x, positive y. Okay, so these are the ones I'm looking for. This will be 575, 575, 575, and 575. Then add two more, and they will be 50, negative 50, and negative 4,500. Negative 50, negative 4,500. This would be negative 292, negative 292, and they will be at 5,500 y. Whoops. Alright, so let's see. Did I make a whole? We recompile. 3.5 milliseconds is 3.5 hours of wait. There we go. And there we go. So we made a hole down here. So as the seeker comes here, they have this floor to walk up the stairs, or this floor to walk down these stairs to hit that floor in the middle. And then finally a stairs to hit the floor over here, but we also need another floor here. So we had 2 more floors, or 4 more floors. 1, 2, 3, 4. And those floors will be at 4,500 y. Whoops. 4,500 y. 4,500 y. 4,500 y. Oh my goodness, you know what? I could have just done this. 575. Copy. Paste. Paste. And paste. And now 5,000, 5,500. 50, 100, and 5,500. And this one is negative 5,000 and negative 4,500. And negative 4,500. Alright, so let's see. We have to recompile everything into the blueprint. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, there it is. So now we got the floor. And on the other side, we also got the floors that we need down here. Perfect. So now what? Now we Oh, we add the stairs. Let's add the stairs. So, stairs are stairs only. Stairs only. Stairs only 2, stairs only 3, 4, 4, and stairs only north. So we want stairs only. This is for the southern side. Alright, so for these floors, again, we need to look for positive on the x and positive the y, negative on the x and positive on the y. And let's look at the stairs only for the north. See how we did the values for those. Down here, the values for the z coordinates are, I'm guessing negative 213 and 490. I guess. Negative 213, negative 490. Depends on how the stairs are situated. So let's see, if we look at the very bottom coordinates, 287 and 58, we have 0 and 280, 0, 280. Let me see, I will look at specifically the positive on the x, positive on the y. Positive on the x. So this one here, positive on the x, positive on the y. Okay. These numbers are not matching. I don't know if they... Well, whatever. They have different scales. 1.4, 0.7, and 103. 1.4, 0.7, 103. Yeah, some of them are like 1. So it's going to be interesting as they have different values. Stairs only. All I know is those numbers have to be negative. Because tech 0 is below 0. So the z coordinates have to be negative. So I'm going to just assume these numbers, negative 213 and negative 490. But first of all, I gotta add them. Copy, paste, copy, paste. Let's say this one is negative 213 and the other one, no, this one is 490 and the other one is negative 213. So let's see if that, we'll see. Let's go ahead and compile. And alright, save and see. Okay. Yeah, that works nicely. Oh, this is too high. This is where the monster's not going to be able to go downstairs. It's not going to be able to step up on this. But this one is perfect. Let's see. Does it touch the ground? Actually, nice. Perfect. Okay, so the monster is going to be able to climb up these stairs, climb up this last step onto this floor. It's nice over here, but over here it is not. It's too high. I need to change that. So instead of negative 213, it should be, I don't know, negative 220. Let's see. Compile. And it did not do anything. It didn't move it down or anything. So 490 is perfect. However, 213 does nothing. It went down a little bit. But this up here is still a problem. You cannot block this. You know, the stairs are too high. You need to go down and at least, you know, match the, at least this one match the top of the floor. So 213, 220, negative 220 becomes 240. Let's try that. 240. I think that's too much, but let's see. Compile, recompile. That's fine for the seeker and the monster to run over that hump there. Let me see this one. Actually, we can move it down a little bit more. So let's try negative 245. No, not 254. 245. And recompile. See what we get. Oh, I missed you, Noof. But how's the game going? It's going pretty good. I've actually finished the northern region. Not really. It's just placeholder procedural generation right now. And I'm actually working, finally after all this time, working on the very last floor, which is the secret floor. It's not really secret, but it's the very, very bottom floor, deck 0. And most of it is just number crunching, really. So let me see. Save. Alright, it went down. Okay, that's good enough. Let me see. Let me change that to 46. 247. Save that and compile. And 3.5 milliseconds becomes 3.5 hours. Save. Perfect. So that's fine. And going up here, that's fine. Going down here is fine. Going down here is fine. And then going down here is fine and fine. Alright, so now that we got these numbers, we can use these numbers for the other side. Again, starting from the south looking north, that means the other side, x is negative while y is positive. So let's copy those. X is negative, Y is positive. X is negative, Y is positive. So X here is negative. Whoops, let me add these first. X is negative, Y is positive. Copy. And the one that is further down is for negative 490. While this one is negative 247. And let's see if that works. Compile, recompile the blueprint. And looks like the stairs are nicely situated. Not really. They're into the wall. That shouldn't be the case. Because if you go up here, it doesn't go... Oh, it does go into the wall. What the heck? Alright, never mind then. I think... Ah, never mind. This looks... Okay, it matches with that. This one, there's a little bit of hump you gotta walk over. Oh, but other than that, nice. Alright. We got it. Okay, so now now that that's done, now we can do the walls on the cover. Stair walls, but this time just regular stair walls, not the stair walls N or anything, so just these stair walls. Again, we got to look for positive on the X and positive on the Y, which is this one here. And these, Let me just grab this. And oh, I'm looking for walls, not cover. Shoot. Let me undo that. Walls. Yes, that's the wall that I'm looking for. Try that in here. Got this up here. Let's go ahead and move this down here. Goodness, what are the... So positive and positive, negative 75, 5,500 on the X, 50... Okay, 5,500. And negative 575. Okay. Alright, let's see. Is this good? If we add 90. Okay, never mind. Go back to 0. This is actually good, actually. So we need this wall, this wall, this wall, and this wall. And then we need this wall, and this wall. And then stairwells 90. Where here we will add these walls here. Or there's only two, so this one needs 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's about 4. And then this side is 1, 2, 3. So about 7 walls. 14 walls total for each side. 7 for each side, so that's 14 walls total. Okay. Let's go ahead and save this for now. Okay, let me go ahead and add them. 14, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And what is this number? 5,500, 6,000, negative 575. 75, 5,500, 6,000. Okay, copy, paste, paste, and paste. So 6,000 and 5,500, 5,000, and oh my goodness, what have I done? 6,000. 5,500, 5,000, and 4,500. Okay, so we got that one. So that's 55. 55, 50, 4,500. So 4,500. Let's copy, paste, make this 4,500. And we only need 3 here, so copy, paste, and paste. That becomes 5,500, and that becomes 5,000. Save and recompile. So we should have both the walls on the left and right sides of that side of the rift. And perfect. Yes, we do. Okay. So we need floors here, actually, for the deck 0. And we also need this wall. Oh, we need, but that will be in stairwells 90. So, stairwells 90 will have it. Okay, let me take this 90. Move it over to 50. Oops. 5000. So here and here. So, and here and over there. So those will cover that. fact, I don't think it needs that one right here, but we'll see. So we need this one. For stairwells 90. So we'll just say 3 for now. 1, 2, and 3. And the values are going to be 50, 60, and -575. The yaw is going to be 90. Yes. So again, 50, 60, and 575. 50, 60, -575. And the yaw is 90. Alright, so let's see. If this is 50, then the other one is 4,500. So copy, paste, and paste. If that one is 50, this one will be 4,500. And if that one is 50 at 6,000, it's going to be 6,000, 55, 50, 45 at 4,000. So for 4000. Okay, let's see. So the only 3 walls I need of the 90, because the rest will be filled in by the logic. We have to recompile the blueprint. And then check it. So there's the wall there. There's the 2 walls there. This wall will be filled in by the logic, and this wall will be filled in by the logic. And then we just need to add the floors all the way down to here. But since we're here with the walls, let's add the walls here. Let me see if I can get this. Undo. Let me see. Negative 4,500. Negative 5,000. Alright. So 1, 2, 3. Copy, paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. So the x is again negative 50, negative, and the one over here is also a no, it's not a negative also. Well, I mean it is a negative, but it's not. I think it's 50. Oh gosh, this keyboard, 5,500. And 5,500. So this one must be 5,500 as well. 5,500. Alright, let's see if that fills in the blanks. This is just for the stairwalls 90. We have to recompile. And perfect. So now we need to do the walls on the side. We can put it back. move this over. So we're looking at negative 4,500 and negative 5,500. All right. First, let's do the 4 negative 5,500s. Negative 5,500, 6,000. All of it will be negative 575. So let's do that. Copy, paste, 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 paste. But let's change this one to negative 4,500. Copy, paste, and paste. Alright, so now we gotta adjust those numbers. So if this is 6,000, this is 5,500. This one is 50,000, 100. And then this was 4,500. And again, if this is 6,000, this is 5,500. Whoops. And this one is 5,000. Alright, so that should be it for the walls there. Recompile everything. Okay, this should be done. Alright, so we got the... we do not need... Oh my gosh. Selecting the blueprint takes forever. Okay. We do not need that or that, so we can rebuild everything. Save all. Okay, so now we run to here, and we got the walls nicely. Alright, so now we'll do the floors in a bit. So now let's do the covers, so that the seeker doesn't look out into the abyss. I don't need covers on that side or on this side, because the ceiling will cover... The covers will cover this side, and this side. But it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let me see. Stair covers. And that's it. Stair covers. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And save. Dun, dun, dun. The numbers we are looking for are to put those covers. Are I think this is negative 6,000, right? So at least the z coordinate can be 6,000 here and 6,000 here. The scale is 10, 2, and 1. It's because it's rotated differently. So let me go ahead and use those numbers. Let me see. I am looking at positive, positive. So I need positive, positive. Positive, positive here. 50, 50. Is that correct? It might actually be different. I don't want to use that. This is the one I want to use. Huh. Alright, so in fact, I think I will just copy this. Add it down here. Mm. 459 now becomes, I'm going to use my calculator. 459 minus 500 equals negative 41. Negative 41. Whoops. My goodness, I'm terrible. 41. There we go. Alright, let's see if we compile where that cover will end up. Save and see. Oh, there it is. Nice. It's perfect. Exactly where I want it. Okay. That's where I want that perfectly. Okay. So if those numbers fit for that, then the numbers for here should be negative 41. In fact, let me just copy this, paste it. The z coordinates are going to be way different. Let me say it's going to be negative 50 instead of positive 50. So let's see. Not the z, but the x coordinates. I'm just guessing. It's either negative 50 or negative 4,500. Let's see. Da, 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 da. I think my internet is breaking up on me. It seems to have created new, because I've been streaming for 3 hours and it's just barely, oh my gosh, it broke up again. Alright, so, darn it. Okay, anyways, let me look at the, oh, it looks like the cover's in the right place. Perfect. Perfect. I guessed right. It's a negative 5000. X is negative 5000. Okay, so anyways, now to get the sides. The sides are going to be different. Darn it. Because no, because I'm going to add the ceilings. Ceilings are going to block the way from looking into the abyss. So I can just use regular sides as all of these up here. Just move it down to negative 40 on the z, or negative 41 on the z. Okay, so where then do I do that? This is interesting the way I did this that way. I didn't clump all the z's together. I did them each one after the other. It's the y's that I clump together and the x's. Makes this... Well, no, I guess that's a good way to do that. Because then I can just go down the row and changing the z and that's it. I don't have to change the x or the y's. Alright, so is it me? Let me see something. This is 1 and 2. This is also 1 and 2. Oh, okay, so the scale's going to be the same. So it's going to be 10, 2, and 1. But the rotation is going to be different. It's going to be like this. 55 and 55. Huh. So let's copy this. Copy. Paste. And '55 and 55. 50 and 60. And then we also have a shoot. We have a 45 and a 50. But we don't have a 50. We have the 60 and the 55. Okay. So 45. Copy. And paste here. So we got the positive, 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 positive. Positive on the x, positive on the y. And then we change this to negative 41. Negative 41. Whoops, negative 41. Alright, let's see what that does. Does that cover both, or, well, not both of the sides, but at least one of the sides, or partial of the two sides? Yep, it covered it. You see there's a cover right there. And what about this side? Perfect. It covers that. We don't need to cover this. Again, there's going to be ceilings here. Ceilings for here that will block the view of the abyss out there. So we got that. And again, we don't need this one. Oh, we might need this one. Darn it. Darn it. We might need this one. Darn, what is that? What that one is? Because I don't know if I'm going to add ceilings up here. We'll add ceilings all the way to here and here. Oh, okay, yeah. We're going to add ceilings here. We're going to add it because it's going to be weird having a ceiling here blocking that, but no ceiling here. So we don't need to add a cover here. We're just going to add a ceiling here. Okay, so we got that. That means for the other side, which is negative on the x, positive on the y, we will look for the same similar one. So we go copy, paste, and copy, and paste. But their numbers are going to be different. So if we look at negative on the x, positive on the y, negative on the x, positive on the y, negative 4505, negative 5,000. So negative 4505 on the X and negative 5,000 on the X. And let's see. If we compile and wait for the long compile process and save. And the covers are there. Nice. Cover. Oh, what happened here? So, one of these. So, I'm assuming this one is negative 4,500. This needs to be negative 5,500. Alright, so 5,500 on the X. Recompile. Save. And let's see. Covers there, covers there, covers there. The ceilings will cover here. And nice. The floors. Alright. Perfect. So, let me see. Now what to work on? I guess I could just do the floors or the ceilings. Either one. Doesn't matter. I guess we could do the ceilings. Da, 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 da. So there is something here that okay, never mind. I will cross that bridge when I get to it. So let's see so far what do we got. How does this, whenever the deck 0 is generated, will these walls hold up and block everything that needs to be blocked? Let's see. Okay, so I need to put a wall here. Alright, this covers that. I just need the floors and the ceilings. So that blocks the view of this abyss. Okay. Then they go into this procedurally generated hallway. But let's see what the other side looks like. They can come all the way down here. Turn the corner and nice. As you can see, that was covered. Procedurally generated. I need ceilings up here. And all the way down there. Simply walk up these stairs. Get to the first deck. Okay, so we got that. So yeah, now we just need to do the ceilings and the floors. And I need to add a wall here. So let me do that right now. Go to wall. There. Negative 575 90 4,500. Okay, so those are the numbers I need. Go away. I don't know why I did that. Oh, it's because I tried to generate a number. Oh, I just... Infinite stupidity. Okay, well, we'll do it this way. Let me see if I can remember it from memory. Okay, so wall, duplicate. Oh my god. Stupid mouse, I really need that new mouse. Okay, Let's duplicate here. Alright, and then we connect this. Alright, do I remember what the numbers were? Negative 1,000, 4,500, and obviously it's 575. 90? I don't know if it's 90 or just 0, but we'll see right now. It's weird, because I know I dragged a wall into... Oh, okay. That's why it gave me a message, because when I dragged the wall in, that was during a playtest. So apparently, when you stop playtesting, it gets rid of that wall you dragged in. But here it is now. That's not the wall that I dragged in. That's the wall right here that I just compiled in here. So let's see if it actually covers the hole, or do I need to adjust the X? So let's leave that there, and we test. Okay, it looks like it's covering the hole. So there's a hole here. Nice, it's covering it. Okay, perfect. That's all I need. Alright, done with that. Now we do the actual floors and the ceilings, so stair covers we can close that. And close this. We need the data tables for ceilings. Let's see. What are the ceilings data table? Oh, you know what? The ceilings, there is no data table for the ceilings, because all of the rifts, the ceilings and the floors use the same exact locations. So I just use floors for the ceilings. So let's just create the floors. We might have to create the ceilings separately to cover the abyss, view of the abyss. So let me see, floor deck 1. Alrighty, do I want that? I do not. Let me call it floor deck 0. It's using S vectors table, floor deck 0. Where is it? Where or where? Oh my goodness, I don't know where. Where is the data? Okay, here we go. Floor deck 0. This is using S vectors table. Okay. Floor deck 0. S vectors table. S vectors table. Save it. Oh, save all at least. Alright, so we open this one up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So it's either 16 or 18 or 20. So let's go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 20, 15, 16, 17. I don't have to count. It's the numbers are here. So I don't know if it's 16, 18, or 20. It's one of these numbers. So we'll go with 20. me see. We start at negative 5,000. Oh no, not start at. That is the x coordinate. This is the wrong. That's not what I want. Oh my goodness. This is the one that I want. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Alright, apparently it's 22. So again, let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, it's 22. So I want 22. There we go. And this one is 4,000. 4,000 starting at negative 5,000x, ending at 5,500. Okay, so 4,000 and okay, negative 50 and 4,000. Negative 50 and 4,000. So we're starting up here. Negative 50, 4,000, and negative 575. That's deck 0. Alright. So that should start right. No. It should start right over here. This floor. Should be that floor right there. So let's compile. And if that's the case, then we're on the right track. Nope. Nope. You know why? I need to actually add one of these to tell you the truth. I don't know where. Oh, here we can add it right here. Okay, so, oh my goodness. Jeez. Oh, goodness. So we'll want the floor and the ceiling because, again, they use the same data tables. So as you can see, ceiling here is still using floor deck 1. So we'll copy these. Come on, mouse. Duplicate. Right. We'll move it down. Here. Darn it. Mouse, please. Add this. Oh, come on. This and this. But instead of floor deck 1, we use floor deck 0. Floor deck 1 is floor deck 0. Floor deck 0, floor deck 0. Okay. Save. Compile. Whoops. Let me move this back. Compile. Save. So it's only going to make one floor. And it should make that one. Whoops, no it didn't. What happened? Did it at least make that floor? No. Is it hiding here somewhere? Darn it. Let's see what is going on here. What are the numbers? Negative 50, 40. Da, 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 da. Oh, that's why, because this is one too many zeros. So maybe I was correct. Let's see. Compile. There was one too many zeros at the 40. It was like 40,000 instead of 40,000. It's supposed to be 40,000. Okay. Oh, there's the floor. Okay, so we don't need this one. Just delete that. Save. Alright, so we are on the right track. Now we just need to fill it all the way down to the end there. Okay, so in order to do that, we simply copy, paste, 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 paste. Unfortunately, we're going to have to add in all the X's manually. All 22, all 21. Alright, everything else, the Y and the Z is fine. This negative 4,500, negative 4,000, negative 3,500, negative 3,000, negative 2,500, negative 2,000, negative 1,500, negative 1,000, negative 500, negative 0, 500, 500, not 600, 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 2,500, 3,000, 3,500, 4,000, 4,500, 50, and 5,500. Let's see. Okay. Compile everything. And there should be floors on the ground. For deck 0. Alright, there they are. And the ceilings are there. I just need to add these 4 ceilings. 2 here and 2 on the other side. So, nice. Here's all the floors and all the ceilings if you look at the top. If you're looking up. So I just need to add these. To tell you the truth, I don't know what those numbers are, so let me see. Dun, dun, dun. It is at 4,500. 4,500. Okay. 4,500 and negative 4,500 and 4,500. Let's start. Negative 5,000. Okay. No, we just duplicate this. Oh my goodness. Stinking mouse. Let me see if my Amazon.com has delivered my mouse yet. It usually doesn't deliver in the morning. Unless you request like 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Okay, anyways, while I'm waiting for that Amazon.com to load, can just try this again. Hopefully the mouse duplicates. Okay, can delete the walls. Add the ceilings. And don't need, just do it that way, it doesn't matter. How about just do it this way, it doesn't matter. Oh my god, stinking mouse, please. Alright. Actually, that's not alright. I need to actually change these, so let me see what the values are. Negative 50, 4500. Negative 50, 4500, negative 575. And let me just put this back to 0. Put this back to 0. Negative 4500, 4500, negative 575. Alright, compile. Save. And there's the ceilings. So now, when they look up, they don't look into the abyss. Alright, now let's move this floor to the other side, 50k. 5000. Perfect, so it's 50 and 55. So 50 and 55. Duplicate. $50 and 55. And that should be it, actually, for the ceilings. Perfect. Now I can delete this. Alright. There we go. Now we got the ceilings. Yeah, we got the ceilings. We cannot see into the abyss. Alright, so we got that. Perfect. So now we got all the way that done, and we got this framework done. And now we need to fix the logic, actually. Okay, so we got all of this done. Okay, oh my goodness, you know what? I think this still needs more work here. This needs, oh my goodness, we need ceiling here, floor here, wall here, and wall here. Because the logic should end like right over here. It won't reach to here. So when the seeker gets to the end here, they're going to drop off into the abyss unless they can jump all the way from there to here. So we're going to need, oh, you know what? I don't need to do that. I can just call add straight ahead here at 18,000. Let's see. Add straight ahead. It's negative 575. To tell you the truth, I don't remember what the 18,000. Let's just keep it at 0 and see where it shows up. I don't know what the X was. Alright. Let's see. There it is. So we need to move it to the right positively. So positive 500 on the X, negative 500 on the Y. Positive 500 on the X, negative 500 on the Y. Right, so let's see what happens now. There we go, perfect. Nice. Okay, what's not good is this. I might have to... Okay, I'm gonna have to... How do I fix this? I'm going to move this cover. Let me see if that happens anywhere else. Okay, so that cover is going to need to... It's going to need to... it's going to need to be moved up. And... it's going to need to be moved up and back a little bit. Wait a second. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It has to be. Alright, so... No, not back. Well, yes, if we're on the south side looking north, then yes, it has to move back. So it comes out in front of this, and we have to move it up on the Z. So, alright, so here we go. We got this hallway here because the procedural generation will stop right here. And so we need this. So we got this hallway here. And now we just need oh no, actually, you know what? No, if it goes all the way out, then the walls will be built all the way out. Because then I need some weird logic to connect the end of the procedurally generated hallways to this specific hallway. But if I just have a framework going across that the procedurally generated hallway can connect to, then I'll probably just do it that way. Alright, other than that, let me get this cover. So I gotta look back at the data, look for stairwells, look for covers, stair covers, north, the one that says negative on the z coordinates. No, not the z. Oh yes, it's negative 19,250 at the this one, the very bottom. No, not that one. It's this one, 1850. This one. So instead of 1850, we can call it 1850 and a half. 18,500 and a half. Let's try that. Compile. Save. There we go. Now we gotta move it up so that doesn't look weird coming down here like that. So on the z coordinate, let's go negative 20. Let's see, is that enough? Or is that still too low? Yeah, it's kind of low still. You see that there? I guess we could try negative 10. Compile. And save. Let's see. It's gone. Oh, there we go, yeah. Oh no, but then we see the abyss here, which we don't want. Darn it. So we don't want negative 20, we don't want 10. Let's just try negative 15. So something in between negative 20 and negative 10. Compile. Alright, no more abyss, but what does it look like here? Oh, it's just like a little nitpick. You can see it popping out there, but that's fine. Alright, so we got this side, and we got all the way down there on the other side done, the frameworks. So now the actual procedurally generated hallway here in the middle, the logic itself needs to be fixed. Where is that logic? Oh my god, it's every single check of the of this. It's every single one of these, and there's like what, hundreds of these. So I gotta do this. So Jesus Christ, this is, oh boy. Alright. Gosh darn it. So right before we call these, we need to add logic all over the place. Okay, so let's play it right now. And let's see. So we run through it. Oh my gosh, I don't even know this new keyboard. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. So we come out here. Let's go down. Alright, and so we go down here. And then here's deck 0. We can check in there. And there's the procedurally generated hallway. We can check in there. Then we can go back up to deck 1. Okay, but we don't want to. Let's see where this ends. This ends only halfway. Okay, we got the rooms. This is Ugly Beast. Ugly Beast rooms are generated. Nice. Ooh, there's a monster around here somewhere. Obviously, the monster's now down here on deck 0 because, you know. Okay, here is the problem. Here, we need to allow the generation to go all the way to the end here, and we need to stop this wall from being built and this wall here. So we need to stop those from being built and to allow that, because this is the same as this logic up here, the deck 1. This is why we see these walls being built. But we need it to not build them down here, deck 0, and then go all the way down to the very end to, you know, let it complete at the end there. Let me see if the hallway, there we go. This is the hallway here. And yeah, so we don't want these. Darn it. Darn. Get that. So let me go ahead and stop this. Alrighty. Stop that. Wow. To tell the truth, I don't know. I know we have to prevent this from checking and creating these walls here. Well, not creating the walls, but oh yeah, this creates the walls. So, but we have to stop that from happening. What we actually want is, so we want this one to be the final end, not this one. But since we reach this before we get to the final end, then the logic always stops us here and creates the walls here. So we need to, oh, I know. We can add one of these, duplicate it, and say if dec is equal to negative 575, which is dec0, branch. If that is true, then what?